A new rumor alleges that Tim McCreadie might jump ship from the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series and join the World of Outlaws for the 2025 season. This comes to us from Justin Fiedler over at Dirt Tracker. He wrote this on Facebook at the end of January, so about 3 days ago. And he says, one driver to keep an eye on during Dirt Late Model Speed Weeks is Tim McCreadie. He and the Boom Briggs-owned team initially committed to the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, but word on the streets is that they aren't fully decided yet. They have submitted the necessary docs and such to declare with the World of Outlaws as well, and will make a decision at a later date. T-Mac's last full Outlaw season was way back in 2015. That is what Justin Fiedler over there at Dirt Tracker had to say. Now, obviously, this isn't out of the ordinary. We've heard this from Ricky Thornton Jr. They are seeing how things go, and we see this kind of every year from a number of different drivers, depending on how they have done during Speed Weeks, whether or not they're going to chase the World of Outlaws or the Lucas Oil. If they're doing a lot better in Lucas Oil, they chase Lucas Oil. If they're doing a lot better in World of Outlaws, they chase World of Outlaws. But just to be clear, it was announced, this was back in November. Boom Briggs said that they were likely going to be chasing, or they were going to be chasing the Lucas Oil title. He said this to Flow Racing: due to my business obligations and him out of a ride, we decided to put this deal together with the support and assistance of Mark Richards. I'm going to still run a limited schedule next year, but our focus sits with giving Tim his best chance to go after another Lucas Oil title and a really successful year. So it sounded like they were indeed going to be chasing that Lucas Oil championship in 2025 when they put the deal together for McCreadie to join the Briggs Transport team. We also have this on his website, McCreadie's website, listed under career goals. So obviously this isn't like a mind-blowing thing here, but obviously says to win more Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series championships and to win the 200-lap Super Dirt Week finale. So obviously indicating that he was going to chase Lucas Oil, or that's what it sounded like. World of Outlaws not mentioned there under the career goals. However, if we look at the points here, this is the World of Outlaws Late Models for 2025. You can see McCreadie is in 11th. He's only 28 points out from the lead from Cody Overton. He had one top 5 and one top 10 in the 2 races that they have raced in. And then if we go over here, this is the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series points, and you can see that he's in 13th. So obviously one top 5, 2 top 10s, and 4 features there. And I don't think that's going to work. So if we actually go to myracepass.com, we go into Tim McCreadie, we can see kind of how he has performed. If I can type here. With both the World of Outlaws and Lucas Oil. So we got to click the full schedule. And you can see here he had an 18th on the first night with the Lucas Oil at Golden Isles. He then had a 5th at Volusia on Friday night, followed that up with a 27th on Saturday night, and then returned with Lucas Oil for a 9th on Thursday at Alltech, 23rd on Friday, and then rallied for a 5th on Saturday night. So you can kind of see here that he's kind of been hit or miss, right? Some really good runs with the World of Outlaws 5th, but then 27th, 18th, and then 23rd with Lucas Oil, but then those 2 top 10s, the 5th and the 9th there. So we'll see what happens. Obviously something to keep an eye on because he's kind of in the same position with Lucas Oil as World of Outlaws, kind of points-wise. Obviously, like I said, 11th with World of Outlaws, 28 points behind Cody Overton, and then 13th with Lucas Oil. He is 230 points behind current points leader Devin Moran, who has had a really, really good start to the season so far, obviously getting his first win at Alltech on Saturday night. So just something to be aware of. And where would you like Tim McCreadie to go? Do you want him to race with the World Outlaws, or would you rather see him continue to race with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series? Let me know in the comments below.